Hello, my humanoids. Welcome back. And today's video is going to be very different because I am just now jumping on the train of screen capturing. And I thought that I would show you guys the program that I use to write my stories for daily use and NaNoWriMo, and also show you guys the NaNoWriMo site if you were at all interested in participating this year. So one thing that I want to let you guys know is that I use a program called Google Docs. Now, it is a Google app, and I do know that you have to be signed into Google, but you do not have to have a Gmail to log into a Google account. I do not know if Google Docs will work on other search engines like Internet Explorer because I only use Google Chrome, but as long as you log into a Google account, I know you do not have to have a Gmail email address to do so. So for those of you that are signed into Google, you should have a little box right up here when you open Google. You just click on that and it shows you all of the Google apps. Google Docs is right here. If it doesn't show up on your screen right away, I would just hit more and it'll show you more apps. So you just go ahead and click on that. Now, if you have never used Google Docs, when you open this part will be just plain gray color. There'll be no documents here, and you will see this heading. One of the things I really liked about Google Docs was the fact that they do give you templates for things that you may need for official use. Business letter, resume, a project proposal. They have more options here, or you can just open a blank document, which this program really is just like Windows Word. So it's really simple to use. As you can see here, these are all the documents I have opened and saved to my online account. This one was for a different video that I screwed up. I'm going to be showing you the outline to the book I wrote last year. I don't want to actually show you my book because I want that to be perfect before anybody reads it. So as you can see here, it really is very simple. When you want to name your document, you just click up here and you can name it. It's set up very much like Windows. Here you have your font size, you have your indentations, you can do numbered lists, your bulletins, and everything's very straightforward. You don't really have to mess with it very much. You can insert images, drawings, charts. It has headers and footers and page counts. You can format it for people who are looking to get published. You want to make sure that you format things right. The tools I think are really cool because not only do you have spelling or a place to define a word, but you can do a word count, which is very beneficial for you if you're going to be participating in NaNoWriMo. The voice typing is really cool because all you do is hit the microphone and it'll record what you're saying. So you don't even have to type. We're getting so lazy this day and age, aren't we, guys? And it also has like a thesaurus for you to use if you're writing something and you keep using the same word over and over again. If you're writing a poem or a song, they have a rhyme finder. You can insert tables. I mean, this is really straightforward and so easy to use. I don't feel like I really have to give you a tutorial on it. One of the other really cool things that I think makes Google Docs stand out is the fact that you can share the document. So right now I have this private only to me, but if I wanted to share it, I'd click on this blue box and I would type in whoever's email address I want to view the document, and you can choose what they are allowed to do to the document. So this one says you can edit, so they can do anything they please to the document. If you don't want them to be able to have that kind of power, you can do can comment, and what that means is they can leave little comments on this side of your document on the certain parts that they want to let you know something about, or you can do it where they just can read it. They can open it, they can read it, but they cannot make any changes to your document, which I think is really awesome. When somebody is actually logged in to this account and you're logged in at the same time, their initial will pop up right here in a colored box. And as they type, it'll actually show up in real time. It's like instant messenger, but better because you can see it as they're typing, which is really, really cool. Now, I will actually show you a document that I have other people on because my books are very secret right now. My best friend is getting married in June. Her name is Katrina, and so her and her cousin all are added to this. And this top portion is something that I wrote out for her. And we have some pictures here for wedding ideas, things I thought up. And then I wrote, that's all Kiriana has for now. And then underneath, she went ahead and she wrote things on there as well. So that's really cool because then I can check it on my own time and it's just really nifty. I really love Google Docs. It's so simple. Like I said, I don't feel like you need a tutorial at all. Another thing that I find really beneficial of using Google Docs is the fact that it saves everything instantly. And also, if you are offline, it will still save your information. There are times where I don't have any data on my phone and I'm not connected to Wi-Fi and I may have an idea. So the fact that I can still write it out and it'll still save, I think is really cool. Now, this is the official NaNoWriMo website. You just go to nanowrimo.org. This is my dashboard. I do believe that they update their website every year before it starts, but this is just showing you all of the information from last year. This tells you how much has been donated towards NaNoWriMo because everything that this program works off of is donations. They have a shop. So this is my information. This is the book that I wrote last year. I have gone through so many titles. I don't know what my book title is actually going to be, but when I started NaNoWriMo, it was Secrets. And down here is the graph that shows you everything that I did during that month. Now, I won, and the goal is to get 50,000 words. I was just 30 words over that. Woot woot. The goal is to write 1,500 words a day. My daily average was 1,600. And this is the graph to show you where you're supposed to be at the end of every day. As you can see, there were days when I did not meet the requirements. But these gold bars are when you hit like big goals. So this was my first 500 words, my first 10,000 words, my first 23,000 words, my first 25,000 words, my first 40,000 words, and when I finally hit my goal. And when you do go to make a profile, you can actually write out the information of your novel for other writers to view. You can obviously see this on the screen, but I'll go ahead and read you my synopsis. And it says, why do we keep secrets? Some are kept to protect others, some are kept for fear of what others may think of us. But in the process of hiding away our secrets, who do we really hurt? Evelyn keeps her secret to protect those around her. Rafe's secret is kept so people don't look at him like a monster. Will they find the strength to let go and trust each other enough to let someone in? Or will their secrets keep them apart? I feel like that is part of my book, but it seems way darker than my book really is. But this is an excerpt. So basically, you can put a little bit of your novel out for others to read. Let's see what this says. The soft, melancholy music floats off of the piano strings, the sweet sound pulling me ever closer to her. After all of these years, she's never once told me she could play. Her hands glide softly and with ease against the ivory. Her eyes are closed, but I can't take the chance of her seeing me. I try my best to stay in the shadows. The moon is shining bright enough that I can see a sad look on her face as she plays, as if playing this beautiful piece is hurting her in some way. I want to go to her. I want to hold her in my arms. There is no denying it now. In this calm, surreal moment, I've fallen for her. I'm not even sure if this is still in my book, but basically, you get the idea. You can give other writers an idea of what you are writing. Here we have writing buddies. So I actually had some people that I added for writing buddies, people that lived in my area. I'm from South Dakota, so is she. I have some actual big YouTubers on here. I have Sasha, Catty-tastic. I have some more people from where I am from. And then these are people I'm actually buddies with on NaNoWriMo. You can get badges on NaNoWriMo. Um, These are just some of the things that they give to you. It says, award yourself this badge if you've ever participated in a NaNoWriMo prep event. Limber up those writing fingers in October and get ready to sprint toward 50K. So you can do all of these things. Here again is my stats of my average per day, my word count, the words I had written all together. Here again is that graph that we saw earlier that shows you what you do every day. I think that this is really awesome. You can go ahead and shop for merchandise. I'll just show you some of it since we're already on the website. You can get t-shirts. This is the t-shirt for winning in 2014. This was a 2013 press shirt. Let's see here. This is 2013 winner shirt. So you can purchase a shirt once you win. You could purchase the shirt anyway, even if you're not a winner, but you shouldn't do that. You can get mugs, you can get posters, you can get books. So, and then there's also the donation page where you can just strictly make a donation and you can get certain things. So, a halo on your account means that you have donated to them. You can get bracelets, you can get bookmarks, you can get all kinds of things for donating. And like I said, this website is strictly run off of donations. This whole activity is through donations. So, I do need to donate at some point. You can get messages from them where they keep you up to date on what's going on. I'm now on a buddy list and I have someone who wrote to me about being a buddy. I obviously will not open that up on a live chat, but that's the basics of what I use and what I do for NaNoWriMo. I am hoping that some of you actually try it out. If you are a writer or a songwriter, a poem writer, whatever you are, I think Google Docs is an amazing program that's so easy to use. And that is going to be it for this video. I love you guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.